Alright guys, so I'm gonna give you guys a setup of like my last 4 months of trying to figure out battery issues and stuff like that. So if you guys are new to this and you guys been on the internet and this seems like a really daunting task and it seems really complicated, it's because they make it so much more complicated than it is online, to be honest with you. These guys with all the you gotta you got to put a load on the battery. You can't just measure it without a load on the battery, or you gotta take like 10 minutes reading at every like the 10 minutes reading 3 times after putting a load on the battery, all that stuff. And I gotta be honest with you, it's got me really it all this stuff had me really confused more than anything else. All right, all this stuff had me confused more than anything else. That a lot of times I did take some information from what I've seen and try to incorporate what I know about electrical work um, and that sort of thing to apply to this whole entire thing. Um, First of all, I'm gonna let you guys know that if you guys have like a battery issue with the block itself, like a battery cell issue, and the only thing you have is an issue with the cell itself, what you guys want to do is you guys want to have an OBD2 scanner scan it. It'll tell you which block has the issue. All right, now I might be repeating a lot of things from my other video, but if you guys don't want to spend 4 months just going around in circles trying to figure out what the problem is and redoing things over and over and over again, I'm just going to give you an easy setup. All right, if it's just your cell, if it's just your cells that have an issue, you definitely get a reading of which cell. Okay, it's going to be P3011, P0, I'll give you P011 to P0 whatever, how many blocks there are. 12 blocks, there's 24 batteries, 12 blocks. All right, and if you guys get those readings, you guys definitely want to check your bus bars, and not just your bus bars, but the stems, these connector stems. All right, this was what was giving me the issue, was the connector stems. It wasn't the battery itself, and I didn't actually look at the connector stems. And normally these connector stems are on the other side. A lot of people will just look at the bus bars on one side. They're not going to look at the stems, and the stems are very important, guys. All right, I just found that out because this was corroded mostly on this side, and then it was like 99% corroded on the other side. It wasn't charging the battery correctly. And it says the OBD2 scanner gave me like block 1. This is block 1. Maybe this is considered part block 1. I don't think it's anything issues. This is officially block 1, but I think this is considered part of block 1. And it was this that was the problem. I don't think it was the battery that's the problem. That was my whole entire problem. You guys want to just look and make sure that these are clean of corrosion or burnt, but this was burnt up. So what else? If you guys have like a notice that the check hybrid battery notice check hybrid system, and it doesn't give you a code for what block it is, there's a good chance that you have something else that's a problem with the hybrid system, with or without issues with the battery. All right, and my issue was my issues was the battery sensor, that I did not connect correctly or fix the connection. I did not put it in the bracket correctly, and it was just hanging. It wasn't even reading anything, to be honest with you. It was probably reading 12-volt battery in the battery compartment. And once I fixed that, once that problem was fixed, if there's other issues outside of that, it'll give you a code specifically for what block of the battery is the problem. So the code reader is very important in this, as far as getting down to what specific cell is the issue, or cells are the issues. I could deal with 2 cells. I mean, I could do a block. I could deal with 2 blocks where it reached, a block of 2 cells might be the issue. Which one is it? it it won't actually tell you. But I could deal with two, given that information. Now I actually have a bit of a roadmap to follow. But this is probably the last video I do. Aside from me telling you that I fixed the problem, I'm pretty sure I fixed the problem at this point. And just want to give you guys those tips. All right, guys, take care.